Hello, this is analysis for the euro versus the British pound weekly analysis, and this is why the weekly time frame holds real power in trading. This is the weekly time frame, as I said. Stay until the end of the video so you can learn a little bit more why the euro versus the British pound forex cross pair is a great long-term swing forex position to take advantage of in the following days, already triggered, as you can see there. So when it comes to forex swing trading or even forex intraday trading, the temptation to zoom into lower time frames, like let's say 1 hour, smaller time frames, everything is very high. Okay, or you can go even to the 50-minute, try to make huge profits. Well, there was a huge imbalance over there in the 15-minute time frame, which played out really well. Okay, so you are tempted to do that. Okay, the temptation is very, very strong. Most forex traders focus on short-term momentum like these, probably on the 15-minute time frames. Okay, often diving into forex scalping strategy that's chase quick picks. Okay, quick pips all the time. However, the real edge lies when you start paying attention to the time frames that nobody's looking at or paying attention to, the bigger time frames, the higher time frames, particularly in this case the weekly time frame here, which is located at 0.83. Okay, so the euro versus the British pound cross pair on the weekly time frame is a perfect example of these bigger time frames or these higher time frames power, especially when paired with these smart money concepts like supply and demand imbalances, which is what I've been doing for many years. And those who follow me know what I'm talking about. So the euro versus the British pound here, you can see the strength of this move on the weekly time frame, two super large candlestick bodies. Okay, when that happens, I am always saying you have to wait for the pullback to happen. And we waited for a couple of months. So the euro versus the British pound forex cross pair is usually overlooked, okay, against the major USD-based pairs, okay, like many US dollar cross pairs, they are like highly traded. However, swing traders and institutional traders use the euro versus the pound, okay, because it offers also deep liquidity and cleaner, okay, technical analysis and price structure. Okay, and price action structure like this one. Okay, the previous demand level here in the weekly mentioned also a certain fucking line trading and community a few months ago already, played out also, was reached there. Okay, the 24th, the end of February 2025. I just read a message on my YouTube channel, somebody talking about that I'm always talking about hindsight levels, and that's crazy because I'm always talking about levels that could start playing out now. But sometimes I describe, like I did recently on Uniswap cryptocurrency, that previous levels played out and then there was a new one on the daily. Okay, obviously I'm talking about those that played out months ago, but these levels are described weeks and months before they gain control for those members at Certificate Online Trading Academy. Okay, so here, strong imbalance, okay, in control, expecting this. Will we have this? What we could have here is that it could print a low again here, like it did here, okay, before starts rallying. Okay, but the level, I mean, the trade is the whole level. So you can use now the smaller time frames, scalping strategies, short-term, intraday to trade this forex cross pair. Okay, so the thing is, you might be asking, why am I missing these moves? Okay, because most retail traders focus solely on forex intraday trading, glued to their screens for hours daily and reacting to short-term volatility, and often like taking out all the trades because their stops are very, very close. If you use the smaller time frames and you want to go like, okay, I'm gonna go, I don't know, long here for whatever reason, okay, and then okay, I'm gonna well, and then it drops and you lose. Okay, so you're trying just to hit the target in a very small area, trying to make lots of pips. Okay, so the bigger time frames, like the weekly, act, let's say, like a compass. It doesn't just show you where the wind is blowing today but also where the wind is going to blow in the following days and weeks. It also shows you where the storm is headed. So we're seeing the storm is going to head north. Hopefully, obviously, this level on the euro versus the pound forex pair could not play out. It could fail, and that's a possibility. Okay, the one here, this one was not as strong, and it played out really well. This one is stronger move impulse than this one, so we are expecting the same thing. So, but we never know. Okay. So let's see if we can see the euro versus the pound show some intent and institutional participation, but this is what we are expecting on the euro versus the pound. So you can start now using whatever forex trading strategy you want, but the power of patience in trading is forex trading is incredible. I mean, you just have to wait. We waited for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, and last week at the end of May 2025 the level was reached, and now it's trying to rally. Like I said, it could drop a little bit farther and then rally like it did down there at the beginning of March 2025. But patience is arguably one of the most underrated traits in trading, because most people believe that they are patient, but they are not. Okay, so waiting weeks in this case, okay, a couple of months is not something that most forex traders are going to do, because they are mostly trading is small time frames. Okay, so waiting for a high probability setup like this one is something most forex traders will never ever do. Sorry, and they are unwilling to do. Okay, so but the euro versus the pound forex cross pair will reward those who waited, hopefully. Okay, so just like this move in February, March 2025, we are expecting the current weekly imbalance around 0.8384, okay, to prove that the smart money leaves clues. It left clues here a couple of months ago. So let's see what happens. What else can I say about it? I'm not going to talk about the euro economy, the central bank, or the British economy and whatever, GDP or anything, because it's irrelevant. Okay, all that is priced in the market, and this is what we are waiting. So what are we going to see that? I don't know, but that's what we're waiting. So similar imbalances have been mentioned in previous analysis and on my YouTube channel, and most of them played out. So let's see if this one wants to play out. If not, next one. If you like these videos and how I describe forex analysis, and I'm trying to simplify it a lot, click on the like button and subscription button, and you will be updated on next videos. Have a great day.